Hello and welcome back to episode 69 of Unknown to World Known. We're back with Roma once again. Since you were last with us, we beat Empoli 1-0 in the league. We had a 1-0 win away at Celtic Park in the Europa League before we drew 1-1 with Atalanta in our next game, which isn't as bad a result as it sounds. They are fourth in the league. We're currently sat in 11th and we're going to have the summer to really, that's where we're really going to make our impact. We're back today to play against Celtic in the second leg of the Europa League and then Hellas Verona in the league. Let's go see how we're going to try and add to this 1-0 lead we have over Celtic. Okay, so we've got a lineup today of Verinia in goal, the back four of Montanari, Varnier, Massi, and Angelino. Midfield, we've got Fernando and Hannibal, Maitland-Niles on the right, Joe Mar through the middle, Eze on the left, and Miani up front. So we're coming into this game a 1-0 lead, an away goal as well, quite importantly. Although with just one, if they score, it's it's not an overly important away goal now that I think about it. So hopefully it doesn't come into play and we can not concede any goals. If we can score a couple ourselves, that would be most ideal. So far, it had been all them. We've now had a chance ourselves, a couple of chances, but it's been a very boring first half. Here we are, the first highlight. Hannibal with a free kick quite far out. Tries to find Jomar, but it's headed away by Braithwaite. Fernando sends it back to Hannibal, and a lovely bit of play to find Jomar and Miani, but the shot does go just wide. And going into this game, we have got a lot of fitness problems. We're going to tell them keep it up. We are going to bring Hannibal off because he in particular is struggling, and Sergio Gomez can come on for him and should be able to do just as good of a job there as Hannibal was. It's now a Celtic throw-in, which is thrown into the box. Hodgkinson finds Gonzalez at the edge of the area, and they make it 1-1 on aggregate, which means we are going to have to start going a bit more attacking to try and make sure they aren't able to make that count too much. We need to score really just because we can't afford them having the away goal there. Because if they score, we then need two. So we need to get that goal before they can get another one. And we are building from the back to try and do so. Massi looking for Miani, but it's a poor pass that's ended up back with Celtic. And they've got a chance to come out as Verber finds Braithwaite. Branthwaite, his name is actually. It's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper. And you're starting to wonder, why is this a highlight Football Manager? We're going to make sure it hasn't changed to full match like it does sometimes. Eze with a great chance, but he sends it wide. And that's frustrating to see him have such a good chance there. We are not doing great in this game at the moment. We're going to send Hassani on up front for Miani. I'm really not sold on Miani up front. I think I'm not really sold on anyone up front, if I'm being completely honest. I think that's a position we really do need to strengthen. We're going to bring Jota on to go onto the left as they can go through the middle. They're now starting to threaten on the right hand side. Maitland-Niles does well to intercept, but the ball forward is to absolutely no one, which means they get the ball to come back at us and a ball through for Hubbard. Oh, it's a fantastic tackle to take it off the foot, but then it's straight to their foot, and now we've got to go at them with everything we've got. Because we now need to score 2 goals in 15 minutes, and I can't see it happening. I think we are going straight out of the Europa League here. in what is a very frustrating way for this to happen for me. We're going to send Gomez forward. Angelino can push up the wing. Montanari can as well, actually. Because we need to try and get a goal. So we might as well go all out for it and see if we can pull this off somehow. But I don't think it's going to happen. Now we're in the 90th minute. It's not happening. We've gone out to Celtic. I'm throwing the water bottle for that. I'm not happy going out to Celtic. And especially in the home leg. Terrible, terrible result. Let's hope we can bounce back against Hellas Verona. Okay, so we're back for the game now against Hellas Verona. We're going with just a couple of changes. Ibanez and Festa coming into the back four. Jota is moving up front and Kaita coming in for Fernando. So let's hope we can continue the league form we've been on recently, which has seen us actually second on the form table I've just seen in the last 5 games. So hopefully we can continue that, considering how it went when we went into the European fixtures. And we're going to try and put that behind us very quickly to get back on track against one of our local rivals, actually. Festa heads the ball down to Eze, and we've got a bit of space now to work with and try and bring it forward. Sent out to Montanari on the right hand side, who is going to play it back to Kaita. Would have liked to have seen him try and get a bit further down the wing and get the cross in. We've ended up going backwards instead. Jomar heads the ball on. Jota beats him to the ball. Was that offside? Apparently not. I thought it was very close, if not. But Jomar heading it on and Jota managing to get on the end of it to dink it over the goalkeeper. Here's the ball forward. That is very close to say he wasn't offside. Are we going to get another view of it? We're not. There's no question of it, according to Football Manager. Let's praise them for getting that 1-0 lead, and hopefully we can continue to increase that lead throughout this game. We've actually, considering the teams around us, we've got one of the best goal differences, although I think in Italy it's based on results between teams rather than goal difference first. We find ourselves, as it stands, 6 points off the European places. Montanari launches that into the box, and Gasparani does well to come and claim it. But a very poor clearance ends up with Jomar, who finds Eze, Hannibal, and Jota plays it back in, but a good block from the defender to stop Jomar putting that into the empty net. But very poor distribution from the keeper. The ball into the near post is headed away, and Ingrosso with a chance to break now for Hellas Verona. And I think that's Varnier following him all the way to the corner and then gets beaten, but Festa at the near post gets the clearance. And we're going to go with slightly shorter passing now. Hannibal with the ball in. Jomar puts it into the back of the net. That one is offside. We're going to look to bring Montanari off. We're going to send Maitland-Niles onto the into fullback, and then Zanoni can come in on the right-hand side of the midfield. Yeah, Jomar is well offside there from the free kick. Fantastic finish, but it doesn't matter if you score them when you're that far offside. Hannibal is now looking very tired as well. We'll send Fernando on there, I think, in midfield to support Kaita. And then the next player who's looking a bit tired is Eze and Maitland-Niles. We're going to get Eze off, I think. We'll send Victoriano on for the last few minutes to see if he can have a moment of magic. We're trying to nurse him into the game, because although he's easily the best player at the club, since January he's had two little niggling injuries. I think one was a twisted ankle. They might both be twisted ankles. Ball through finds Jota from Zanoni, who finishes brilliantly under the goalkeeper. And Jota is making a claim for being the main striker at Roma until the summer, at least, as he gets on the end of another fantastic ball. And unlike what we found with Miani, he finishes this one. And I do have to question why I haven't been playing him up front more often, such as against Celtic. Maitland-Niles now finds Zanoni, who's going to cut inside, and the shot is saved by Gasparini. But now we're putting a lot of pressure on at the end of this game. Victoriano nearly getting his head into the back of the net from the long throw. And we are going to make it a 2-0 win. Absolutely dominated them throughout the 90 minutes there. And it sees us stay 11th, but we're putting the pressure on the teams above us, and hopefully at some point they bottle under that pressure between now and the end of the season. The bright side of going out of Europe there does mean we can concentrate entirely on the league. I think what we'll do is we will come back for the cup final against Lazio, and we might just do that and then the last two games of the season. We'll do that. We'll do the cup final, bit of an update, and then the last two games of the season. So we'll be back in the next episode, hopefully a bit higher in the table. We are now 6 games unbeaten. Let's see if we can keep that going and get ourselves a trophy. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like, comment down below how you think that final's going to go, and subscribe if you are enjoying the series. Thank you very much for watching.